Used to work with a guy who had 3 eyes.
No way.
Yes way. He had one deformed eyeball that I guess was part of a conjoined twin that never formed. And anytime there'd be a work meeting, these little religious ladies who worked there would stare directly into it, claiming it was a third eye. Whatever his reaction was, came directly from God.
That's kind of cruel.
Right, but what can you do with people like that?
Yeah, I guess it's not the worst thing ever. Have you ever thought about where all this is going?
What do you mean?
The world. Do you ever think about where the planet is going?
Well, it does seem like it's coming to a head. Even this.
Right. Do you think we're going to do away with all this?
Maybe. I could live a lot more minimalist. Or minimalisty, if that's a word. If that's what you're asking.
What if money wasn't a thing, though? Or just played no influence on our lives?
Well, it sure does influence us now. I don't know. I only know how to live like people have in recent history. Like the last 20 years or so.
You love me?
Nope. Just kidding. We only have a day.
So what do you want to do with me if everything changes?
Go to a cabin in the woods somewhere? Tahoe, Donner Lake? What, you got any better ideas?
Hey, I'm just here to have a good time. Even if the past is chromed and the future is transparently bad, I'm still gonna shout.
And that's why you are a gem.
Yeah, that's right. If it all goes down the drain, I'm just gonna grab my surfboard and ride the fuck out.
In the meantime, I'm gonna study playing the violin. So one day I can get so good that I can rise to the ultimate level of the world's best violin players and play in a subway station for $30 a day for old people.
You know, you often subconsciously free associate older music with older people. But that doesn't have to be the case.
You know, over the last few years, I've really been working on toning down my hyperboles, but the crazy thing is that I've been... There I go again.
You know, I just hate how New York City is miles and miles of great hair and terrible skin. Like, what about the Bible Belt? We'd fit in so much better there. See, there's 2 different kinds of people who move to New York, right? Those who are trying to find out who they are, and those who are trying to find out what they just did. We're the latter, so New York makes sense for us in that regard, but I'd just rather go to Tahoe.
Yeah, of course you would.
Yeah, I remember, I saw this girl sitting on the subway one time. She kept looking over at me, so I slowly made my way over to her. And as I got closer, I could look down at her head, and I saw between the strands of her hair and saw this dried, cracked, and bloody skin underneath. Actually, New York is perfect. I remember I had this uncle.
Did he have 3 eyes?
No. He drove a cab and kept turtles in his trunk.
Did he have a permit for them?
No. And he looked unlike anybody I've ever seen before or since.
What happened to him?
Rolled into a ditch. When they found him, his turtles were all over him, not eating him, just grieving him. He treated those trunk turtles very well.
What happened to the turtles?
The ambulance driver collected him and told me he'd take care of them.
Do you think the ambulance driver is driving around somewhere with the turtles in a compartment?
I would hope so. You told me my uncle's last words were to save all the animals.
How did he know how to tell you that?
Oh, we went on a date.
Oh? You went on a date with the ambulance driver who watched your uncle die?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
We went on one date, and he was sweet. We had sex once, and he never called me again. I think he was from the West Indies.
Oh. My mother died in the West Indies. I never knew her.
I love you.
I don't. Just kidding.
Of the South, you better run for the ditch. There's focus in the sky. Hide in the cellar, propellers are humming by in the Bible. In the Bible. Freight train shaking the walls and taking lives. Stained glass breaking the